What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some mono red in Pauper. Burn is currently the most popular deck, sitting at 15% of the meta. And as someone who's newer to Pauper, I figure it's one of the easier decks to play. And while this deck is pretty straightforward where you just want to kill your opponent as fast as possible, there are some nuances here in order to set up your artifacts to maximize your damage. So for our lands, we're running 4 Great Furnace. These are going to be your artifact lands and they count for artifacts for a lot of your spells, so they're very good in this deck. We have 1 Autonomous Furnace. This comes into play tapped, which can be awkward sometimes, but it's nice for a redraw. This deck consists of all 1-drops, which is pretty sweet. We have all your usual burn spells like Chain Lightning, Galvanic Blast, and Lightning Bolt all the way down here. For our card advantage in red, we have Clockwork Percussionist, which is a new card in the deck, Experimental Synthesizer, and we have all the way down here Reckless Lackey. So there's not too much to say about this deck. It's pretty straightforward in that you cast your creature spells, swing in, get in for as much damage as possible while you're trying to hit face with the burn spells. The nuance comes from making sure that you have artifacts to sack the synthesizer with Kuldotha Rebirth. Rebirth synergizes really well with Furnace, Percussionist, and the best is probably with Epicure because it creates a blood token. For our sideboard, we have a little bit of everything. We have Relic of Virginitas for graveyard decks, Electrickery for go wide decks, Gorilla Shaman for artifact decks, Pyroblast for blue decks, Cast into Fire for artifacts and small creature decks. So that's just a quick overview of mono red in Pauper. Again, we are newer to the format, so we're just trying things out, trying to learn as we go. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, match 1 on the play. This hand is Great Furnace paired with Goblin Tomb Raider, so we're going to keep it. We have enough lands, and then hopefully our burn spells can kind of get there. You kind of want like an evenly distributed amount of creatures and spells, but this should be fine for now. All right, they go Jagged Barrens, tapped, and pass. Other land is not good. We're just going to cast Chain Lightning before they can do anything else. Put them down to 12, and then this attack will put them to 10. So they're at a virtual 7 right now. So I either want more goblins or just burn spells pretty much. They go another Jagged Barrens, and they play out Voldaren, Epicure. All right, that's fine. If it dies, we get some card draw. If it doesn't, it's whatever. They're kind of put in a hard place here. All right, so they do block. We get an Epicure of our own. It's pretty good. We'll play the Mountain, and then we'll plan to cycle the Mountain here. They play their own Great Furnace. We'll cycle the Mountain to a Lackey. All right, we'll play the Lackey out. We should have this game locked up, as long as one of these connect. We're assuming they have removal, though. All right, so they cast Demand Answers. They're going to cast Kitchen Imp for Madness cost. So we don't care about that because they're just dead on board. They trade here. We deal 3, deal 3. Easy game. All right, now we're on the draw, which is going to be a little more tricky. We definitely want Gorilla Shaman. We definitely want Relics. I think some number of Chain Lightning can come out. Keep the Gorilla Shamans for the artifact destruction, and we'll just go 3 for 3 here. All right, game 2, and this is a solid hand. We have Great Furnace with Tomb Raider, and we have some aggression. We have our Gorilla, so I'm pretty happy with this one. Unfortunately, we can't destroy this one, but it's okay. We still get a hasty Goblin on turn 1. Definitely don't want to draw any more lands. Drew a few too many last game. Get in for 2. If they do play another artifact that we can destroy, which we can't do that one either. All right, we're flooding. Not what you want to see. Any more lands and like we're kind of boned. But we will get in. They're going to Gal Blast that. Definitely want something to cycle these mountains with. We're going to hold on to the Shaman before we can use it. There's something we can destroy. Epicure. All right, Synth is good. So we got to figure out if we want to Gorilla Shaman. Let's just attack first, actually. If we're attacking, that means we're probably just going to Gorilla Shaman the land. So we'll cast that. Play Mountain. Destroy the land. The float. I don't want to play Synthesizer out because I don't want to like waste the draw. So we'll just pass. They're probably going to cycle the blood token with this. Oh, they discard Fiery Temper. Pretty annoying. Let that happen. Next turn, we're just going to go Synthesizer, try to dig. Hopefully not draw any more lands. They get in for 1. They draw another Vault. Maybe we could have been more patient with the Gorilla Shaman, but I kind of wanted to get rid of that. Vampire Kiss. Oof. All right, we have Lackey. Let's just lead off on a Synthesizer. All right, we'll cast that. Cast Lackey. Attack with all. Guess we'll play out the Mountain because we're going to be probably just sacrificing this. They're going to cycle through their deck, it looks like. The life gain that they have in this deck is what makes this a tough matchup. It's kind of like a pseudo mirror, but awkward. Okay, they get in for 2. We draw Bushwhacker. All right, let's do this. We're going to sacrifice this. Oh, wow, we get the Bushwhacker here too. That's even better. We're going to cast with Kicker. That's huge. So we don't even have to use our one in our hand. We can just save that for next turn. They're going to have some type of interaction, though. Oh, come on. No. Electrickery. That was a huge pickup for them. All right, at least we can cast these next turn. We can go Mountain and like wipe their board. That's so unfortunate. I was so excited for this one, too. That was like a -6 damage. They would have been at 4. All right, they get another alms. Really tough. We can't let them draw, or I mean, we can't prevent them from drawing the life game, but we gotta hope they don't draw the life game. They're gonna get in because they know these are gonna die anyway. Oh, they bolt our token. We go to 8. We'll play this because we have to. Play this because we have to. Play this out. Kick a Bushwhacker. Get in for 6. Man, we're so close. We just need one more burn spell. They've gained so much life this game too. They grab the prize. Sneaky Stacker comes back. We just want burn spells. They're dead on board if they don't do anything though. We'll save this just in case. Oh God, we've drawn so many lands. They bolt that. They go to, oh man. Okay, I guess we're going to sacrifice this for the high upside. Ugh, okay, well, I guess we'll pass. They have no card, they have 1 card in hand. If they don't like it, they can sack it with blood token. That looks like that's what they're gonna do. They have a bunch of redraws here. They're gonna flashback Faithless Looting first. We're so close too. We've drawn 5, 6, 7 lands. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they get to alms. Top decking very well. We're gonna go to 1, and they hold this back as a blocker. All right, we'll just come to our turn. Oh my God. Yeah, we've just flooded out. So let's kick this. See if they won't even block. They didn't attack, so I'm assuming they're gonna block the Bushwhacker. Put them down to 5. We maybe could have held this for like, if we survive one more turn. They have so many redraws though. Oh my God, another one. Yeah, we're not beating those top decks. And we also flooded out. Let's take out a Chain Lightning for Electrickery. Maybe we want 2 Electrickeries, and we'll take out 1. We'll take out a Shaman. Shaman's not the greatest here. It just kills 1 land. All right, on the play this time. All right, this is a fantastic hand. We have turn 1, Tome Raider, into turn 2, Hasty creatures. And then we have some defense here with Electrickery, and then some reach with Bolt. Now we'll go Great Furnace, Tome Raider. We just really got to dodge those life gain spells. Hopefully they just go like tap land, mountain. Not really what you want to see, but it's okay. Go Lackey. They definitely have interaction, like a lightning bolt for something. It's okay. Probably just gonna like bolt this or Galvit. Okay. Get him for 2. Tap land. Epicure. Another Tome Raider. Pretty good. Get him with all. See if they want to trade here. Yeah, I feel like they have to. They're just taking so much damage. We get a nice free card draw here. Play that land tapped. Pretty good. So this is 6 damage. As long as we can dodge the alms. Play a tap land and pass. We draw another land. We will play it out just because we have Lackey. We'll attack and we'll assume that they're gonna just cycle one of their creatures. I would just bolt. Okay. And get them for 1. Now we just have to pass. We can sacrifice Furnace end of turn. They have Faithless Looting. Found the alms. Oof. Okay. So we will draw a card. It's a land. It's another land. Yeah, like the only games we're losing are the games where we're just flooding out like this. It's pretty unlucky. Get them for 1. Like we're not drawing our Epicures to cycle the lands. Just anything but lands would be good. Vampire's Kiss. Now they're ahead of us. Another Vampire's Kiss. Oh my gosh. All right. They have no cards in hand. They have 5 blood tokens. We're just going to keep getting in. I'm trying to think if I want to play the land or not. I think I will. I think that'll be the last land we play though. And I really don't want to sacrifice this because this is just pinging damage, like consistent damage. But they have so many live draws, especially with flashback Faithless Looting. They've already played alms, vampire. All right, we'll Gav Blast them and bolt them. Oh my God, come on. What is this? And just pass. Definitely not playing this one out. This is like crazy though. Another flashback. We want them to play like creatures or something so we can Electrickery them. Definitely don't want them to play any more spells. All right, they discard Grab the Prize and a land. We draw another Gav Blast. Again, we're assuming they have something here. Nothing, wow. All right, we'll just pass. They're at a virtual 1, which is pretty cool. They draw, they discard a land. See, what sucks is that it looks like they're flooding. Yeah, they're flooding too, but they have all these blood tokens and we just have nothing. All right, they keep cycling. All right, so we're both flooding, but they have ways of discarding. That's actually pretty funny. It makes me feel a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they've drawn all lands too. We just don't want them to draw anything else. All right, let's just do that. Synthesizer. We could have maybe held that because if they burn this out. Oh my God, another land. Let's sack this. See if we can draw like another. Okay. We'll see if we can draw something here, like a haster. Electrickery. Okay, at least we can cast that. If they don't have a removal spell here, which it looks like they have to, right? Yeah. So something we could have done is hold that up to sack it with the removal spell. Are we actually getting there? They sack a blood token and they pass. Oh my God, we draw another land. That's insane. We've just both been drawing lands, but okay. That's a hasty creature. Do we get there? Fiery Temper, Kuldotha. They have a burn spell for this one too? They do. We're going to sack this. They're going to need a lot. This game is wild. And we get there, dude. That's crazy. We both flooded, but somehow we just managed to pull ahead. All right, match 2 on the play. So this is 4 lands, but we have 2 Goblin Tomb Raiders with a Great Furnace, so I'm going to keep it. If we didn't have the Furnace, I wouldn't keep it, but this is close with how many lands we have. We just got to hope these survive and get enough damage in, and that we don't draw any more lands, not like last match. All right, tap land, go. That's pretty good actually too, because that means we can cycle the lands. So we get in for 5 here. Next turn we'll play Epicure and cycle a mountain. Tap land, Seagate, Sacred Cat, 1/1 lifelink, Synthesizer. Let's play that one out first. Land, Epicure, we'll attack. See if they trade here. All right, they let that go, and we'll just pass and then just cycle Blood Token end of turn. All right, they cast Preordain. Bottom. Like to see that. They play Basilisk Gate into Medic. Pretty awkward, 1/3. We will sacrifice token, get another Epicure. Get a Clockwork. Let's get in with everything. They do get a free block here. Let's see if they want to block anything with this. They do. All right, they block the Clockwork. They want to trade. We get the trigger, something good. All right, so we just play the Bolt, play Epicure, and then they're dead. All right, so against this deck, we definitely want Power Blasts, Electrickery. Let's take out the Chain Lightning. We want these 6. This might be too much. Maybe we'll trim on 1 Electrickery. We already have the End of Festivities. All right, we'll try that. All right, we're definitely going to have to play around board wipes for this one, but we'll keep this hand. We have 2 Epicures, Kuldotha to sack to the Blood Token, and the Festivities for board wipe. They go tap land, go. Draw the Pyroblast, which is pretty good. Do that, and just pass. Not a very hasty hand against the tap lands, but I think it's okay. They go Modern Age. Kind of an annoying card to deal with, but it's okay. We could just destroy it now. We draw the Bushwhacker, which is actually pretty good. So we'll play the land, play Epicure, we'll attack, and then I guess we're going to Kuldotha now, and then hopefully set up for a Bushwhacker next turn. Hopefully they don't have the board wipe now, because that would be awkward. Tap land, which is red, so that's their board wipe color. So if we can just kind of get in a big hit here, tap land's not really what we want. I'd rather have a untap land, but it's okay. Do they have the counter for this? They just have the blast, okay. That would have been good. We can still get in for 5. I play tap land into Sacred Cat. I kind of want them to play all 1-drops so we could Festivities it. They top. That's scary. Mountain. So we could cycle the mountain if we want. I think we're going to do that. Great Furnace. Unfortunately, we only have 1 artifact, so our attacks are not the greatest. I think we're just going to chill. We can cycle Furnace at the end of turn, and we can hold up Power Blast. See if they overextend into Festivities. They might just, like, gate us. They can only do it for 1, though. All right, no attacks. We'll sacrifice the gate, or the Furnace here, for another Galv Blast. Definitely want more artifacts now. Play Wacky. Oh, it's so awkward. Now we have 2 Galv Blasts at least, so we can kind of force some things. I guess we'll attack with Lackey. See if they want to block here or not. They're paused. They're thinking, like, why is he attacking like this? So we got first strike, and then we'll Galv Blast it. It's kind of stonewalling our creatures anyway, so I don't mind spending mana on this. All right, they let that go. Then we'll just pass. I don't want to Pyroblast it. I feel like I want to save this for something bigger. Unless they have a board wipe here. They do. And that's what we were, like, planning for ultimately, but just kind of had to play like they didn't have it. Maybe they'll go wide here with these Squadron Hawks. They play that. They get 3 more. Embalmed Cat. Definitely going to fire off. Oh, no. We should have countered that. I skipped through that too quickly. That's my bad. All right, let's end the Festivities and then Percussion here. It's not looking too good. We have game 3 though, but I think we definitely should have countered this. If anything, we could have just Power Blasted it too, but it's kind of, I think we're kind of beyond it now. I play Squadron Hawk into Cat. Yeah, this is going to be tough to beat. Tomb Raider's pretty good draw. Pretty good pickup. Get in with both. See if they want to trade here for the Embalm. All right, just Hawk. Draw a land and play that. So they do get in for 1 here. All right, we have to kill this. See if they have a counter. Prismatic Strands. There's nothing we can do about that. So this becomes a what? 7? That's unfortunate. Big board switch. We draw Epicure. Yeah, we can't, like, beat that because we don't have any more removal. If they do it again, we'll just, like, concede. Because we can just chump for days, but the Prismatic Strands got us. All right, let's try again. Got to dodge the board wipes. Got to dodge the lifelink. This is a 1-lander. I'm going to keep it. We have Tomb Raider with Great Furnace. We have Epicure to cycle. If we just draw like land, we're pretty set. This matchup seems tough, I'd say. Just main deck kind of anti-burn hate. But this is definitely greedy, keeping a 1-lander on the play. Got Tomb Raider. But this is like what we need to win. Tap land. No, we missed. Epicure. Get in for 2 more. Land go. To enchantment. Oh man, come on. I don't want to break this much. So we're going to bolt this. Unfortunately, they draw a card. Get him for 3. If we can get one more artifact. Oh, we have an artifact here with Epicure. If we can draw like land. I really don't want to cycle this because I want these Galvanic Blasts to be active. Because this is just 8 damage right here. All right, Modern Age. Don't care about this. No, come on. All right, we'll play Epicure. It sucks because they're not doing anything, but neither are we. They're dead next turn if they do nothing. Because we can just Gal Blast them and attack them for 4. Maybe they brick on lands too. Tap land. Yeah, if we drew a land there, that was just game. They chose red. So we're not going to play to the board anymore. We can let them trade here. They're going to take 3. Oh, they have Prismatic Strands. Okay, we didn't see... I guess we didn't see that in the graveyard. All right, we'll just pass. Now they're making their land drops. All right, we're going to Electrickery this and see if it gets countered. Do they have the blast? They do. It's so annoying. We had this game. We just need to draw 1 land. It's turn 6. There's a land. A little late now. Bolt this. Attack with all. I guess we'll just hold up Gal Blast for this. But maybe that's stupid because they probably have a counterspell and we have to kill this anyway. But then like we want to make them use their lands on it. All right, if they're just going to attack for 1, that's fine. Journey to Nowhere. That's fine. End of turn, we'll Gal Blast. Down to 7. Another Epicure. We'll Clockwork. It's a tight game. It just sucks we weren't able to like double spell. I think that was the issue. Breath Weapon. Okay. So we get a free draw here. Land. Epicure. And then I guess we pass. Cat, land. I'm gonna Gal Blast them. Do they have the counterspell? Okay. Mountain, we will blood token that away. Percussionist. Maybe we blood token this away too. It's so awkward. You know what? They're gonna like gate it too, and then we're just screwed actually. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that. Now we're just like screwed here. I mean, we kept a 1-lander and we got punished, so I just didn't think we'd get punished for 5 turns in a row. So let's sack this, synthesizer. We just need like removal, like any removal. God, yeah. Maybe going to face was wrong then. I don't know. All right, match 3 on the play. This hand's good. We don't have a haste. And this hand's good. We don't have artifact land for Tomb Raider, but we have a little bit of everything, so we're definitely not going to throw this back. So Mountain. We'll lead off on our haster. You could lead off on Tomb Raider, and then we get in for 2 next turn, but this is fine too. All right, so we get in for 1. They play an island. Another Tomb Raider. So let's actually synthesizer. So that'll turn on these, but we'll see if we want to draw or use the spell that we see with this. Oh, they force spike it. I'm fine with getting that out. Unfortunately, it messes with our Tomb Raiders though. Get them for 1. Now we need like another artifact. Pretty awkward. They go island, go. Get them for 2. Definitely not a fine end the festivities game, unfortunately. Play another Tomb Raider. See if this gets countered. That's fine. They play island. Thought Scour themselves. All right, just pass. Another mountain. Definitely not what we want to see. Getting for 2 again. Definitely losing this race. Like we're up in life, but like we're just not drawing anything good. We'll hold on to this mountain for now. Like blast isn't turned on, ends a dead card. They play another island. Like if they just play a big creature, we're screwed here. They play mental note. Yeah, we just like can't beat this. And we should be much further ahead right now. Let's just sack this. Draw another land into another land. Yeah, we'll just scoop. We're not winning with triple land here. All right, against mono blue, we definitely want relics. We can take out End the Festivities. That's a dead card. Definitely want Pyroblast as well. Chain Lightning can come out. So we want these 6 in. Just take out all the Chain Lightning and try that. All right, this is a 1-lander with... We do have Relic, but really... And I mean, we do have 2 sideboard cards, which is really nice, but we definitely want to be making our land drops. So we'll be diligent about it this time, and we'll mull into a no-lander. Okay, we will keep this on 5, but to put back 2, probably put back these, and hope to kind of rebirth after Epicure. That was a really good 7, unfortunately, but it is what it is. They go island into blast, so that's not good. Draw a lackey. Take that. We'll just play out both. Get in for 1. We only have 1 card in hand. They have 7. Most likely not getting there, but we'll try. They're just holding up probably counterspell. Let's attack. I don't even know if I want to play into the counterspell. I guess we will just because if we don't end of turn, they could like Thought Scour or something. So we make them use their mana to counter our thing instead of further their plan. Just Spell Pierce. Oof. That's awful. If we could rebirth into Bushwhacker, that'd be sick. And they get the mental note. We'll kick Bushwhacker. If that gets countered, we'll just pack it in. It sucks. Like we have to do this. We can't hold up the Pyroblast. Brainstorm. It's a good sign. They find the counterspell. Hydroblast. All right, well, we skipped through our attack step. Ugh. All right, we'll take 1 more draw, I guess. I forgot I F6 through that. We'll see if they have like a, okay, scoop there. We could kill that, I guess, and then get it for 2, but it's whatever. All right, match 4 on the play. This is a solid hand. We have Great Furnace with Tome Raider, tap land, turn 2, turn 3. We're fine with that. So we'll lead off on Tome Raider. Get him for 2. We have Rebirth for Epicure, Jagged Baron. So this is a rematch from game 1. So this is a rematch from match 1. Unfortunately, this has to come in tapped. We will Epicure, attack for 2. If we draw the land next turn, then we get to Rebirth into Bushwhacker, and that would be amazing. They have Great Furnace. There's Vampire's Kiss. All right, don't draw it. Let's Synthesizer first. See if we can draw a land with it. We do. So let's Bushwhacker here. And then next turn we can Rebirth into Bushwhacker. Hopefully no more kisses or any life gain. Tap land's good. Assuming they're going to cycle something, but that's fine. Let's Rebirth on the blood token. Unfortunately, it does turn off Galvanic Blast, but I think that's fine because we're going to do this. All right, they're going to bolt the 1, sure. They have 2 removal spells. I mean, I think that's a fine trade. Like 1 for 1 there, and then we still get in for... Nice. All right, so in this matchup, how did we board last time? I think we brought in some amount of Electrickery and Gorilla Shaman, and then we took out some Chain Lightnings. Because we already have the Festivities. Maybe we don't even need the Shamans. Let's just bring in the Electrickery. We'll try that. This is a 4-land hand with, like, not a lot going on. I think we can mull this one. All right, we'll keep this. I guess we can put back Galv Blast, and we can go Percussionist into Tome Raider. Another land. Definitely don't want to be drawing any more lands. Get him for 1, and then we'll get him for 3 next turn, and then hopefully Bushwhacker our way to the top. Furnace. They have to play something here, right? Vampire's Kiss. Tome Raider. Double Tome Raider's insane, actually. What a good draw. Get him for 7. Hopefully they just play some creatures, and we can end the Festivities, and then kick a Bushwhacker, and then just ruin their day. Best case scenario. Maybe we do want Shamans, because they probably run 4 of each here. All right, they just pass. So I'll just kick this. They're definitely going to kill Clockwork to ruin this, I think. Attack with all. If they kill this, they save 2 life here. Oh, they sack a blood. Oh, for Kitchen Imp, sure. I mean, if they want to trade, that's fine, I guess. They still take 5, 6, 7. No, don't kill the... Oh, man. All right, they take 4. Well, that was anticlimactic. We want them to play, like, some creatures out. Small creatures. No more kisses. Oh, man. Epicure. We'll sack that now. Another Clockwork. No, come on. Don't Electrickery me. All right, we draw 2 at least. Galv Blast and a land. Play the land. No. Yeah, so they've had 2 kisses and Electrickery, which is pretty brutal. They Madness into Kitchen Imp, which we'll just blast it, I guess. No reason not to stall the game. There are 2 cards. We're at 1 card. We draw Bushwhacker. I mean, I guess we're just going to get in with it. Could, like, hold it for a turn, but this is just, like, a hasty card that can get some damage in. Highway Robbery. Not looking good. They definitely didn't play into end the Festivities. Galv Blast. We'll just keep attacking in. We're not going to use it just on Sneaky Snacker. We'll wait till they have somewhat of a board presence for Festivities. And they have so many blood tokens that they can do all this, yeah. I mean, I guess I'd rather them kill my creatures than... Oh, they're going to face. Interesting. Do they have a lot of burn spells? Okay, down to 10. 10 all. We'll take 2. Hopefully they kind of storm the board here. Right now they're at a virtual 3. Down to 7. Land. Do we Festivities now? I'm going to wait. I think we're kind of behind enough to where we have to just stall a sec. All right, they get him for 2 again. Down to 5. Play a creature. Grab the prize. Down to 3. And Alms, okay. So if we killed that, we'd still be alive, but because of Alms, we wouldn't be in a good place anyway. So it's kind of like a lose-lose. I guess we'd still be alive, but it's close. I guess we want the Shamans for all the blood tokens they have. We'll do 2 Shamans, take out an Electrickery. 1 lander, we have to mull. I mean, this hand sucks too. We have to keep. The games we're losing, our hands are just... But we're not going to go to 5, and this is like a decent enough hand. But like, do we just lead off on a Bushwhacker? I don't want to lead off on Shaman and it just dies. Yeah, I think we just have to Bushwhacker. Pretty awkward. Tap land. Land. We'll just kick a Bushwhacker now. Get him for some damage. I don't think we can sit back and just do nothing. Another tap land. Another land. Get in. I'm just going to hold this for now. This would have been amazing with these, though. Jeez, all right. Attack for 2. See if we get got here. It's going to be Madness, Alms. Oh, Electrickery, okay. We'll play land. Because we want to try to triple spell or something. They're stuck on 2 lands. We draw Synth. That's great. That's exactly what we needed. Find a land. Rebirth. Galv Blast. Attack them. See if they have like another Electrickery, it looks like. They're not making their land drops. But that means they have a lot of... That means they have all spells in hand. Ugh. They get a free Alms for that. It's gross. We draw another land. We'll hold on to that one. Down to 12. All right, they get another free discard. Another alms. They're just like undoing everything we're doing, like time walking us. Lightning bolts, get him for 3. And I really don't want to play out this shaman because it has no targets, and if they wipe our board, we're going to be sad. They bolt our face. At least now they can't move to discard. Did they just have a kiss here? All right, at least we can kill these blood tokens now. And they find a land. Epicure, Gorilla Shaman, attack. Trying to think, do we want a Rebirth here? They might just be sitting on a board wipe. I'll hold it. I'll hold it for Bolt, because if they just Electricity us again, and after we Rebirth, it's just game over. This is a pretty good enough to where we can just kind of hold the fort. It's so tough. Do we want to cycle Blood or hold it for Rebirth? I think we're going to cycle. So let's see what we can get in with here. It's actually pretty good. Do they have anything? I guess we're just going to respond to this. Double bolt them. Oh, they were close. Those draws seemed pretty bad, but somehow we got there. All right, final match on the play. This is a weird hand. We have 9 damage here, Rebirth, Bushwhacker. I'm going to try it. Probably should mulligan this though, to be honest. Especially because we're just casting Bushwhacker for no value. Colony Garden, tapped, Mountain. And we need like an artifact, so I think this was definitely a mull. We don't have an artifact. It's just kind of like whatever. We have 9 points of damage. Ichor Wellspring. Fired off one of these last turn. All right, well, I guess we're just going to fire off 2. They go to 12. They're at a virtual 6. They rumble. They find Refractor. Play another Colony Garden. All right, we draw Lightning Bolt. At a virtual 3, they're going to start chumping. Chain Lightning. They have a million cards in hand. Energy Refractor. Shambling Ghast. I mean, I guess we'll just hold this because if we draw another burn spell, Mountain. And I guess we're just going to get in. If they want to trade this and make a treasure, sure. All right, we'll just pass. 1 burn spell away. They're going to sack Wellspring here. Insight. Duress. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we probably should have just saved the bolts because they could only take 1 bolt. So now they're probably just going to go for it here. And then we just have to top deck. So you could save the bolt and hope to not top deck, or just let's see if they have it. But now they can just sack this and gain a life. So now they're at 4. We top deck a land. As usual for this league, they have another Nightblade. So now they gain 2 life. They only run like 2 of these too, so they've drawn both of them. And a Shambling Ghast. They get him for 1. Galv Blast. Still not good enough. Cast Duress. We're going to have to Galv Blast them. Down to 1. They sacrifice, gain 2 life. So they just negate this pretty much. Sack Wellspring. Burn spell would do it because they don't have any more tokens to sack. So any 3 damage burn spell does it. Pretty sure. As long as they don't have, that's not it. We play it out. It's like the worst draw possible. Almost as bad as a land. Rumble. Now they have another gain 2. They find Wellspring. They sack that, gain 2 life. Play another Energy Refractor. And the plant token. Wellspring. They sack that, they gain 2 more life. They're playing very slowly, so this is making it all the more daunting. They get in with this, we're not going to block. Draw Lackey. Going to sacrifice it. And the Festivities. Not good enough either. We're drawing all the cards that we're like going to board out in this matchup. I don't know how they haven't killed us yet. All right, they're going to flashback Insight. They get to sack this anyway. And they get to gain 2 more life with this. They finally find Broodscale. All right, they adapt it. Make another. All right, we'll just concede. They're playing very slowly, and it's just like, we're not going to get there. All right, so against Glee, we're going to take out End the Festivities. I think we won't Cast into the Fire. We'll just bring in Cast into the Fire over End the Festivities. Not too much of a change. Just have to be a little faster. It's a 4-land hand with Tome Raider, Blast. I think we'll try it. We have a redraw with Furnace, too. Again, it's like 1 land too many, but I think it's good enough. Get in for 2. Shambling Ghast. Makes a good blocker. Another Blast. We didn't play the Lackey. Meant to play the Lackey there. Easy block for them. So we lose out on 1 point of damage. We'll see if that matters. They don't make a treasure. They just kill the creature. To another Shambling Ghast. Oof. Like, this is the card we don't want to see early. Another land, too. Not looking good. Get him for 1. I guess we're just going to sack this end of turn, unfortunately. Draw a card. 3 Galvanic Blasts. Another land. I don't know, guys. Is this like... This isn't normal, right? Like, flooding literally every single game. We'll attack for 1. This seems like outside the norm, I'd say. We're only running 18 lands, too. End of turn, Deadly Dispute. Make a treasure. All right, they just pass. Wish we had some pressure going on. Chain Lightning. Get him for 1. I'll Chain Lightning them, just sorcery speed. Be funny if they use both treasure tokens to copy it. They're going to sack a treasure. Do it again? Weather the Storm, yeah. Gain 9. We know they run a set of these in the sideboard. Play Colony Garden. Draw another land. At least it's an artifact, if nothing else. We need 1 more artifact for this to be 12 damage. See if they sack this to Insight. Opponent's down 7 minutes on the clock, somehow. Play Rumble. They find a Forest. Medear's Blade. Unfortunately, we cannot kill that yet. Let's just sacrifice this now because it's not going to be doing anything. Bushwhacker. Another lackey. All right, I guess we'll play this out. We have the treasure token now at least, so we'll kick this. Galvblast that. They'll sack that in response. Oh no. We should have killed that first, I guess. They kind of save a life by doing that, so that was like a... I mean, I guess, or they're just going to take it. We'll see if they have another Weather the Storm in hand at some point. They have 8 cards. There's Broodscale. Sadistic Glee. We have to kill this in response. They probably have a protection spell. Gotta do it again. Yep. All right. Yikes. All right, so that was a mono red burn and Pauper. I feel like there's not too much to say about that league. The games we won were actually kind of close, and the games we lost, I'd say, were pretty unlucky in terms of either flooding, missing land drops. They just didn't go our way. I'm not sure how many things we could have done differently, but it is what it is. As for this deck, it's the most popular deck right now. If you're able to curve out pretty well, it feels unbeatable. But if you stumble, you feel just so far behind, it's really difficult to get back, which is just like any other burn deck. But that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.